Great to welcome you back to Get Connected, because we're in a very special place, not only here in Atlanta, but, well, the world has come to love thanks to you and your company, Ted. I called it your company, but first of all, thanks for having us at the World of Coke.
Thanks for being here. We had an exciting day yesterday opening our new exhibit.
It's been in a vault for how long?
Well, the whole story is it's a trade secret. It was never actually written down until 1919 when it was used as collateral when the company was made public. Robert Woodruff, when that note was paid off, went to New York. He got the secret formula back from the Guarantee Bank, and he brought it to Atlanta. So it's been in a bank in Atlanta since 1925 until this week.
That's awesome. Let's talk about the transfer. When it happened, how it happened, how did it get from vault to here?
Well, I can tell you a little bit, but we're still keeping it a secret. The transfer happened recently, and our chairman, Muhtar Kent, placed the secret formula in the vault. We have a great video of him walking through the exhibit and then putting it in the vault at the end.
Well, you're celebrating 125 years of a brand that the world so knows so well and enjoys through its taste. What is it about Atlanta that created the home of Coke?
Well, Atlanta was first invented, created, discovered. We use all these different words on May 8th, 1886 by John Pemberton. And that year he sold a whole 9 drinks a day. Today we're 1.7 billion drinks a day throughout the world. And Mayor Reed yesterday had a great quote. He said, every important thing in Atlanta has Coke running through it. It's true. All the things named Woodruff or Candler, all the parks, all the universities. Atlanta is a Coca-Cola city.
All right, so it was created, developed in Atlanta. We go through the museum, it says it was sold for $25 million, the formula, right?
Yes.
So I'm just curious, at that point, you talked about the New York Stock Exchange, was there any idea that when the new owners would take it somewhere else, or how did it remain here?
It's always remained here. The group that bought it in 1919 was Ernest Woodruff and then later his son Robert Woodruff, who were Atlanta, and it's been a public company ever since, but Atlanta's our home.
But I mean, it's literally, we know the original classic recipe, which is in the vault, but when you go to China, they tweak it a little bit, and to their culture.
A Coke is a Coke is a Coke. Our flagship product, Coca-Cola, is the same around the world, everywhere you go. Some of the other ones, Diet Coke is called Coca-Cola Light in Europe, and it can be slightly different. And Fanta has just a myriad of flavors, but a Coke, our flagship product, is the same everywhere.
Well, let's talk about this place in particular. You bring over 1 million people a year?
We have over 1 million guests a year. It's at Centennial Olympic Park, which is becoming the hub of Atlanta with the aquarium and the World of Coca-Cola and the park nearby. And it's just a great attraction. If you want to learn about the company, we have the Milestones of Refreshment exhibit where you can learn the heritage. You can actually see an Argentinian delivery truck in that exhibit. It's a great place to visit.
That's awesome. Now, is it customary that you have to wear the red tie being with Coke?
I don't have to wear the red tie, but I bleed Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola.
I try to wear the red pants. I don't know if you can see them as close as I could get to the Coke color, but that would look like Santa Claus if I had those pants on. So. As we wrap things up, what does Coke personally mean to you?
I love my job. I've got the best job in the world, and I grew up in Atlanta, went to Emory University, which is Coca-Cola U, and Coke means everything to me. It's more than a drink. It's a lifestyle. You live Coke.
You bleed Coke.
I bleed Coke.
You do indeed now.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. The secret formula is right over my shoulder in the vault. Come and check it out, World of Coke, celebrating 125 years of existence, and thank goodness, because we've enjoyed it for a lot of years. We'll be right back with more on Get Connected. Thank you so much for watching. Are you tired of negative news? We are.
And that's why we're creating a movement.
By keeping it real.
With what you need to know.
It's more than what's happening.
It's bringing hope back to our lives.
So go to contv.com and join our movement.